It's your boy, Issue Gawd
and BLOK1K, nigga.
And you are tuning in to Issue Gawd and BLOk1K podcast. How everybody feeling today? How you feeling, Block?
Feeling great, as always.
Man, son, it's a new day. This is episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We take this one, I'm going to name it called No Excuses.
Yeah.
No excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people I've came across, sorry for the tongue twist. I've came across a lot of people with that making excuses about how to be successful.
And not even that, just excuses to simple situations in the household. You know what I'm saying? Just
what you mean?
Just excuses to why you act certain ways.
Certain ways as in bad habits.
Right, bad habits.
Because I would say this, if you make excuses on bad habits, you should change it.
Right.
But some people make excuses not to change.
I remember I put something up on my Facebook the other day. I was like, it was about you not being sure of yourself. If you know something ain't the truth, if you're lying to yourself, and you know you're lying to yourself, you're not gonna make it far.
I say they hating.
Right. No. What I mean by that is, like, say if you know something you're doing is wrong, or you feel like you. What I mean is, if you're hiding from the truth, if you're afraid of the truth, and you haven't faced that truth head on or admitted you were wrong, it's gonna hold you back.
Right.
It may seem like it's not. It may seem like it's something you can just get away with, but it's gonna stick with you. It's going to, you know what I'm saying, haunt you.
So what's advice can you give to the people out there? Like, what can you tell them?
Own up to your shit. Own up to your shit, regardless if it's big, little. People don't like dealing with people who make excuses, and when they make excuses, knowing that it is an excuse, they lose respect for them. You don't want to lose respect for anybody. A lot of people, they have a mind state to where they feel like they demand respect, but they don't do what they can to get it. And instead, what they'll do is they'll try to belittle somebody because of the fact that they feel like they deserve that respect. And then when they don't get it back, they wonder why.
I would say
completely disregarding the fact that they just belittled that individual.
I would say this. Like, yo, for all those who trying to figure out how to come up in life, your phone is your best friend. Like, your phone is your best friend. Your phone is your best friend. You could literally look up, besides looking at porno, besides looking at tweeting,
right,
Instagramming, you know what I'm saying, comment on, oh man, the celebs. Like, bro, go on the internet and look up what you want to look up. Like, you want to look up how to start a clothing line? Yo, right. YouTube and Google is your best friend.
Pinky's not going to help you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like such and such is not going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta help yourself. You gotta put your time into it.
Right.
Like me, I'm putting my time into the podcast right now.
Exactly.
Like, that's what we doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my time into my little, mixtape project that's coming out. But it's rap. All those. You know what I'm saying? I raps too. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? If you ever get a chance, check out my little mixtape coming out. Soon. It's coming soon. It's called Before Rap There Was 64.
Oh, for Rap was 64.
Yeah. Hey, look, I come up with anything. Look, I come with a title because I'm cozy. So I'm cozy. I can't help it.
That shit fire though.
Yo, for real, there should be no excuse why you shouldn't make it. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so the job's not there. So create one.
Remember, you have to invest in yourself. You can't always look for shit as a handout. You can't look for it for free. You can't get in the industry for free. There's a lot of people that constantly wait on people because they either give them the lowest discount or they want it for free, pretty much. You can't get it for free 24/7. It's only so long the free treatment's going to last.
Right.
So what you have to do is start putting the money that you make from your job into it. And a lot of people, you see a lot of people who are flashy. What I mean by that is, they got shoes, they got, they got the gear. They got the gear, but they ain't got the music. You pay attention to those type of people because you see too many of them. And then at the same time, when they come to you about some music, come to you about some videography, recording, whatever, you don't ever hear anything about paying. One thing that, and then see, I come around too many individuals to do that. There's too many people that literally want the game for free. And then you notice why they always fresh.
True. That's why you gotta be your own plug. Like, fuck the middleman. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, because yo, you don't really need somebody to put you on. You can actually put yourself on.
If you got good content, for free.
It's all about good content. If you capture the people's eyes in 5 seconds, bro, you good. You know what I'm saying? Like you just got to use the internet and you got to use the social media. And what you need to do is just that, you have to go ahead and research, like do research, because nobody gonna put you on. Like nobody's giving you the blueprint. I'm giving you the blueprint right now.
Right. And see, it's like I said on the last episode, stop waiting for people to give you the information.
Exactly.
Because sometimes they can't help you with the information because they're trying to use that same information. And too many people want mentors. I understand you need a mentor, but you got to learn to be your own mentor.
Right.
You got to invest in yourself. That's how you're your own mentor. Invest time and invest money. And
it's not just investment in just in art. It could be investment in relationships too. Like you can always relationships. You can invest your relationships. It depends on you though. It depends on what's your tolerant level. Like I said, change perspective. Like you look at it as, man, I ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. So it take the time to read. Read a book, and then, you know what I'm saying? It might spark you to create a job. It might spark you to like, I didn't know about that. And it might just say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I came up with an idea. Let me see what about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it all depends on you. Nobody's going to help you. Nobody's going to dip their hand in there. You got to have that firm belief in yourself, love in yourself, and you have to have that motivation and drive in yourself for you to be successful in any genre or in any, you know what I'm saying, any avenue. You know what I'm saying? Like, it all depends on you. Like, you can't just think about it, wander, and not go ahead and get that job. Like, I've had some people this week called me about like, yo, man, they feeling depressed. And I can't, I put it like this though, BLOk.
Yeah.
I can't get depressed. I can't. I refuse to go back there.
Right.
Because like I told you in the last, you know what I'm saying, last segment, like, you know, nigga used to be depressed. I can't go back to being depressed.
Right.
Like I have to constantly like push myself like, yo, there's something better than that. Like I don't want to be stagnant.
Right.
Keyword stagnant. If y'all don't know about that word, look it up.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's a difference. It's a difference between being thankful for what you got and lowering your standards.
And being stagnant.
Yeah.
It's a bit different between being thankful and being stagnant. Like being stationary. That's a big word. It's stationary. Like you being stationary. Like you can't be cozy at doing nothing, and then, you know what I'm saying, and you complain about having nothing.
When you
like
ain't
you gotta you have to put in time and work and focus. Like it do you know, let me ask you a question. Let me tell you this. Do you know it actually takes 40 hours to learn something new?
Oh, definitely. Probably more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't even take more than that. It takes 40 hours to learn a new technique. Like, all right, 40 hours, right? 40 hours. That's like what? In 2 days, that's like close to like 2 days.
Almost 2 days, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could break those down into like 5 hours a day.
Yeah.
Or even 2 hours a day. Mm-hmm. If you keep doing that every day, eventually it's going to become a habit. And eventually, you know what I'm saying? Like
working
you right
out.
there be like, oh, shoot. Like, yo, this is new.
Same way we're working out.
It takes a month. No, it actually takes 2 weeks to 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
It takes 3 weeks to start a new habit.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? So right now what you're doing is you're right here refocusing. You're unlearning and relearning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, for all those who make excuse, yo, you have no excuse. You're in a perfect space right now. You're in the information age. Like, you should be out there getting it.
And
get your bag.
And look, don't take being
go to the military,
happy of what you
go
got.
to college, go ahead and read up on some stuff and look up. And you know what?
Matter of fact, let me say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Don't take being happy for what you got is lowering your standards. Don't take that as the same thing, because it can get to the point, like I said, when we were talking about depression you know what I'm saying, last episode, but it can get to a point where you being depressed make it seem like, oh, people saying being happy for what you got makes it seem like, oh, I have to own up to this lifestyle. It's not that case. It's just, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to it, you got to learn to go through this type of, you know what I'm saying, pressure in order for you to make it in the future. So if you make it in the future at an early age, a lot of people have made it in the industry at an early age, but just think of what's going to happen when they fall. They're not going to know how to handle that. And a lot of people that have had it from the jump, they're not going to handle that the right way when they start losing it. So what I mean by that is just make sure you learn how to adapt. That's what I mean. That's really what I mean through this whole situation. Just learn how to adapt. You feel me?
I would say, and not only that though, I would say, like I said, like I said before, you're in a perfect position where you can go ahead and you can learn some stuff. Like put it like this. If you're doing part-time on a job, and if you got less hours and all that stuff, read a book. Read a book. If not, go read an audiobook. Get an audiobook. And if not, then go ahead, work on your craft. Like, there should be no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I'm really passionate about people because a lot of people were coming to me talking about, oh, bro, I ain't got no job. Well, bro, make a job. Get a job. 2018, my dude. Like, you gotta be. Son, look, this is the perfect time.
Here's the thing, bro. You gotta be thankful for a temp job, bro.
Exactly.
Everybody wants more than a temp job.
Be thankful.
You gotta
be thankful. Like, I got a job.
Right. You got something that can mold it into a higher on position. So you can't just say, oh, I hate this because it's a temp job. If you keep getting laid off as a temp, I only got laid off one time, dog. Other than that, I've had 2 temp positions where I've actually made it. You can't sit here and say, oh, I hate this temp job because it's only a temp job. The only reason why you get laid off is because you ain't working or something else.
And another note, y'all stay away from toxic people.
Yeah, definitely.
Because toxic people will mess up your focus. And they'll have you questioning yourself about
and that's another reason why you can, you know what I'm saying, get laid off or even quit. Get fired. Toxic people.
Yeah, because toxic people is everywhere.
Right.
What you need to do, you need to tune them out.
Right.
And what I would do is I won't even get mad at them no more. I would look at them deeply, but I would look at it 2 ways. I would look at it either you're jealous or you're hurting yourself.
And the thing is, you got to learn how to not worry about their feeling towards you after you try to mind your business, because they're going to hate you. They're going to hate you because of that. Yeah, one thing you got to do is you got to keep moving. Right. They ain't taking a penny off your check. Exactly. That's one thing y'all got to realize. These niggas is not taking a penny off of taking a single penny off of your check. They ain't doing nothing to benefit you. If anything, they're making the situation worse for you.
Exactly.
So don't let them, because they have no power in your life.
Exactly.
If you let them, that's the only way they're going to get over.
Well, I mean, so how is it? So tell me about you. So tell me about this though, BLOk. So tell them how you feel about when negative people is just like how you feel about when negative people come your way? Like, let me see, how would you handle that situation? Because us telling it is not going to help. So you have to put it in our scenario. We have to talk about our experiences.
I had to keep it moving. Trust me. It gets to the point where you start to get paranoid because you don't know what's going to happen. It gets to the point where you feel like they're going to either jeopardize your job. They're going to either make it to where, they say something to a certain manager. It could be any type of person in a job field, not even a job field for anywhere else. Say it's an intern, you know what I'm saying? Say it's college. Any type of person out there who you feel is not helping you out, but it feels like it's causing you grief. Say you trying to mind your business and do you. You're going to make them get closer to you. Trust me. It's always been a saying. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
I would say
notice how people who really don't necessarily hang around you and make jokes about you, notice how closer they get once you start doing you and progressing off of it.
Negative art. Well, my experience, what I would do, I would say I would ignore them.
Right.
And it's hard to do. It's hard to do. It's easier said than done.
Yeah, definitely.
But once you, like I tell you, that's why I say you need to work on yourself, because when you work on yourself, you know what to do.
And you got to also be happy of what's yet to come.
And that's why I do. Like, I tell how my experience is, I really know the depths of people. Right. I know the depths of people. Before you even come to me, I already know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I already know what type of people we are, because people come in your life not as people come in 2 ways. They come as a lesson and they come as a blessing.
Right.
They can come as a lesson that, okay, never trust you again. Mm-hmm. Or you come a blessing like, I'm happy because you taught me something new.
Right.
Like, if that person ain't teach you nothing, then you're not seeing the lesson. That lesson is gonna constantly come in your life. Like, it's gonna come in your life. Like, that's why I say it's no excuse. Like, don't let people stop you from where you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let nobody come over here and tell you what you got going on or telling you all this and that. Like, bro, you the controller of your space. It happens on your time. Don't let no age limit. Right. Oh, you got to be 30 or 40. You gotta be 30 or 40.
Oh, you look like you don't know.
You should be getting married. Like, nigga, I get married when I feel like it. Like, who is you to rush me? Are you gonna marry me?
You still a baby.
Nah, hey, look, I ain't scared of nothing.
You just come on my Issue Gawd DMV and we'll talk. Okay.
Yes.
You come on Twitter. You come on Instagram, and we'll talk. Okay. I got you. We'll
Comments
talk.
below. What do you want us to say?
For real. But I'm for real though. I'm for real though. Like y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like refocus.
Right. Refocus.
Like take
rebuild.
the negativity out your life. Like don't let those words in your mind like get to you. Like
don't let it tear you down as a person.
No, man. Like keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep cheering yourself on. Keep learning. Keep growing. And
that's for all
keep
the
going,
misfits
and
out there too.
And you'll be fine.
And that's for all the misfits in school
Like,
too.
Yeah. Cause nobody's gonna teach you this after you get out of high school or
Right.
college. Like college will teach you how to do a job.
Matter of fact,
they don't teach you about life.
It's not even with a job. It's for school too. Like misfits, nerds, and all that. People who are called a nerd, labeled a nerd, someone who can't really.
Hey, the
speak
nerds
like
are running
that.
stuff right now.
They really are.
They
And
running
the thing
stuff right
is,
now.
A lot of people.
Hey, back then y'all nerds wasn't running nothing. Now y'all run stuff. Y'all the boss. Y'all the kingpins.
They get laughed at. They get laughed at in school, but
Hey,
next thing you know,
I'm laughing
they end up
straight to the banks to this. That's what the nerds is saying. Like
For real.
I'm
They're
laughing
the one- matter
straight
of fact,
to the banks.
No. They're the ones sending IRS mails to y'all now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you don't even know it. They
I know
probably
you
do.
heard that.
I know it hurts.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you though, man. Like I'm telling you, y'all go ahead and keep pushing, man. Like don't let them people stop you from getting what you need to get to.
Don't ever let anyone tell you you can't do nothing. Pursuit of happiness.
So okay, and so on another note, son. All right, so I got something on my chest. There's Cali women.
Cali women. What you
Atlanta
got? What you
women.
got?
And New York women.
Yeah.
What experience you dealt with them, BLOk? Like you dealt with Cali women before?
I have not dealt with too many Cali women. I'm not
What
gonna
about
lie.
Atlanta women? Well, of course.
Too many Atlanta women.
And New York women?
I have. Not as much as Atlanta women.
All right, so we're going to give you a topic, though.
What it do? What it do? What you
What's
got?
your experience with it? How you feel? Who's easier to date? A New York, a Cali, or Atlanta?
Hey, this is gonna be a complicated answer, but I feel like New York women are the easiest women to date.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, actually,
in
you
your
know
experience,
what?
I'm talking about in
Honestly,
your experience.
In my
This
experience.
is your opinion.
In
We're
my
not talking about
experience.
people. We're just talking about in your opinion.
In my experience, because a lot of New York women, they come off as harsh. They come off as, you know what I'm saying,
They tough.
abrasive.
tough.
You feel
Straight
me?
up tough.
And you feel like, oh, they don't give a fuck about you, but really, they the ones who care. And see, I ain't trying to speak for every shouter out there from New York, so I don't want no smoke with y'all. But what I'm saying is, and see, I may be talking about women in general, but you know, when it comes down to New York women, I've dealt with a lot of New York women that have had this same mind state. You know what I'm saying? It's been to where it gets to a point where, you know, you feel like they don't give a fuck, but then they come back around with a different type of, you know what I'm saying, vibe. Kind of sort of still harsh, but you can tell when they appreciate what you do.
I say this. I say New York women. I say Atlanta and New York women. If I had to choose women, which one I would have to date?
What you got?
I say Cali number 1,
Yeah.
New York 2, Atlanta 3.
See, I've never dealt with, so I can't really say Cali women.
I say Cali because Cali, it's a balance.
Yeah.
When I say balance, okay, you know New Yorker is like, New York, we're known for aggression.
Right.
Cali's known for laid back.
Right.
Atlanta's known for
Of course they're known
playing.
for laying back. We
Like
legal,
Atlanta are known for laid back, but they party.
Shit.
You feel me? They
weed
party.
Yeah, I mean, weed is illegal in Cali. Why
Exactly.
not?
So Cali parties too.
Right.
But Cali's laid back. Like Cali, I think a Cali woman with a New York dude will bounce out. Because a Cali woman, don't get me wrong, they about their shit too. But they're more, I would like a Cali woman because they laid
They
back.
on the short side. I mean, they on the short side. They living.
They living.
Yeah.
They healthy.
For
You know what I'm
real.
saying? They living like some of them healthy. Some. I can't say all, but
Yeah.
some. But they have a deeper mindset. Like they go deeper with their mindset. They're like, yo, look,
Right.
man, like, yo, cuz.
But now that I
Yo,
think
Cali
about
people, shout out to my Cali people, boy. Cause I dated Cali people before. Like I dated
Right.
a Compton shorty.
Yeah.
And I dated
Man, this
before.
nigga went to
Like,
Compton.
this was in my
This
youth.
nigga
like,
went to Compton,
This was like
holy
this was
shit.
like when I was like in teens.
Damn, I mean, all the places in California, this nigga said Compton.
Yeah, I did what? Let me tell you about 2 types of girls I dated in Cali. There was Compton, there was Oakland. What?
Man,
The two
this
dangerous
nigga-
places I dated with them. Cali is Compton and Oakland.
Man.
But the thing is, I didn't come for them. They came for me.
Right.
And then I was like, yo, son, what the heck? You know, I met a Cali shorty, Oakland. She was like, yo, yada that mean. And I was like, yo, what the fuck?
That's why I wanted. That's why I kind of want to switch it up, because it's like when it comes down to it, it ain't necessarily the state. That's why I was kind of sort of iffy about the whole the answer what I gave to you. It's really about, you know what I'm saying, the location you're in the state.
So let me ask you this. So what type of girl catches your eye? What type of girl from the states, or
From the states.
what type of girl like in general catches your eye? Mine's is like, I want her to be like intelligent but thugging at the same time.
A regular girl.
Ratchet and thugging at like intelligent at the same time.
Honestly, a regular girl who is attractive just doesn't seem like she's all about the flashy life. Doesn't seem like she wants.
So you like a down to earth shorty?
Down to earth, definitely. Just someone who don't really want much, just wants to live life. You know what I'm saying? Just
that's
communicate for you know what I'm saying, from the jump.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, want to talk about problems, don't necessarily want it to be about her the whole time. Don't necessarily want it to be a attention show. Just
right.
I
would say my type would be I would say intellectual.
Right.
I want my shorty intellectual.
Right.
Because I want my shorty to be intellectual. Like the attraction is a plus.
Right.
But the inside, I'm attracted
Definitely.
more. Because for all those who don't know, you know what I'm saying? Your boy's Aquarius. And Aquarius, and if you don't know nothing about Aquarius, I'm going to give you the blueprint. So sit down, get your blueprint, get your pen, get your pencil, and I'm going to tell you what's going on.
I didn't know this nigga was Aquarius.
Huh?
I didn't even know this nigga was Aquarius. See, it really has to do with science too.
Like
See, that's why I was kind of iffy, because
No. Well,
it's
I'm just.
like-
I mean, it does affect, but it's a good play game. I guess that's how you say that's a good holla tip. But I don't ask about the signs. I really don't ask people about their signs. I just be like, yo, what's good?
Right. I try not to judge them.
I'll say this, yo, Aquariuses, if you date an Aquarius man or an Aquarius woman, yo, just know it's intellectual, and you can't come with the same thing. You have to come. What is the word I'm looking at? Simultaneous. Like you have to be different.
Now, what about the either, you know what I'm saying, either gender talking about, well, say if it's the person that you give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Say if it's the individual who constantly brags about their zodiac sign. What do you have to say about those?
An individual that constantly brag about their zodiac sign, that means that they just studying the signs. They don't study that person.
Right.
Because they go by what people say on the zodiac sign. And you got a different content or a different paragraph about that sign. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I go by energy.
Right.
I go by vibes.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a vibe, if you have a good energy or vibe about you, I don't even need to know your sign. You could be a Leo. And I personally don't like Leos because of my mom. Right. Like, we'll get to that later, but like Leos, like they remind me of my mom.
I don't deal with certain signs, but
certain signs I wouldn't date. Leos is one of them. Cancers is one of them. Because they too clingy. Cancers is too clingy.
Oh, I'm glad you ain't say what I didn't. Well, I hope you weren't gonna say.
Yo, hey, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. We gonna keep it a buck 100. We gonna talk. Like
that means
cancers.
That means me and every other who's in the same sign bracket as me is in the clear right now.
Yeah. Look, what's your sign then?
Gemini.
Ooh. So you're a Jimmy. So you're basically, all right. Let me tell you, Jimmys.
What you got?
Y'all are like. Y'all have two sides. Y'all like Two-Face.
Yin yang.
Y'all like Two-Face.
That's what somebody else.
Not Two-Face as in bad. Two-Face as in y'all have two personalities. Y'all really do. Y'all, but at the same time, y'all very. How y'all say? Y'all. What's that shit? Y'all very close to Aquarius. Cause see, Aquarius we like that. We like that because you're not the same.
Oh. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you happen to come across Geminis, you're the only sign that can go with anybody.
Right.
Y'all can go with anybody.
Right. Because
see, one thing about Geminis, I learned about Geminis. And,
we get tried most.
You want to know this though?
What's up?
I had two sides. The Cali shows I told you earlier.
Yeah.
One of them was Gemini, and guess who's the Gemini?
What's that?
Oakland.
Oh.
So you know you from Oakland and you Gemini. I had two bad worlds. Like nigga, that was Holly Quinn. That was Holly Quinn I was dating. I was dating Holly Quinn.
Boy.
But one thing about Geminis though, Geminis, y'all switch up.
What race
y'all
was
switch
she?
up.
What race was she? If you don't mind me asking.
You said what? Huh?
What race was she?
Oh, she was black.
Oh, okay.
Straight black.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
curious.
they was black.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Both of them were black.
Yeah, I was curious.
It was black.
Go ahead, though.
Like, don't get me wrong. I love different type of races.
Yeah.
I love different type of races. Like white, black,
Same
Asian,
over here.
Hispanics, all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But-
I was just curious about that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, I like all types of race.
Right.
Black, but Geminis, though, y'all switch. Y'all, it's a playful with y'all, and it's a dangerous with y'all. Y'all have the good side, y'all have the bad side. Y'all yin and yang. Y'all really are the type of signs. Y'all are the top of the signs. Like, y'all don't get mentioned a lot. Geminis don't get mentioned a lot. Y'all
right.
get mentioned. Y'all don't get mentioned a lot. But y'all is the sign. I'm be honest with y'all. Y'all are the sign that really takes over. Y'all more dangerous than Scorpio and Aries and a Leo.
The thing is, we get ignored the most, though.
Of course, because
That's
y'all
the
low
reason
key.
why.
Geminis are low key.
Right.
Y'all low key because y'all blend in with everybody. That's why they
Right.
can't put y'all in a list because Geminis, y'all blend in.
Right.
Y'all go in. Y'all blend in. When it comes to Geminis, y'all blend in.
Why is
y'all
it that?
have
Why is it that with every female I told I was a Gemini, they started acting different after?
because they scared because they don't know how to approach. And you know what I'm saying?
What?
They don't know how to approach you.
'Cause
And that's a
damn.
good thing. That's a good thing
No,
because
you
they
right.
don't know how to approach. Aquariuses, they feel like they same thing with Aquarius. Like y'all emotional and all that shit. I'm emotional to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Because Aquarius, one thing about Aquarius is I can tell you about Aquarius, like me or Aquarius in general, we can turn on and off our feelings.
Right.
That's one thing we're good at.
Yeah.
We can turn on. If we feel you, we feel you. If we're not feeling you, you'll know we're not.
I've dealt with a lot of Aquarius women that have done that.
You dated a lot of Aquarius women?
I ain't date few of them, but
A lot of Leos.
yeah, a lot of Leos.
Like, and they say you date the person that reminds
Mm.
Did I hit a nerve? Yes, I did.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
They say the people, like, that's why they say your childhood is the most important
Yeah.
depths of your life because, you know what I'm saying, it molds you. It can either break you or make you.
Right.
Some people's childhood get affected so bad they don't even know how. But some people usually date the people that they remind of,
Right.
or they're used to.
Right.
Like if you from the hood and you all you saw was crazy chicks, that's who
Right.
you're gonna attract yourself to. Some of them, not all of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I tend to go with some people that I'm not saying I'm a mama's boy. No way. I'm a mama's boy. Hell no.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the loud, and my mom is loud.
Yeah.
So I guess the loud ratchet shit is a turn on for me. But used to be.
That probably explains why I haven't found the one yet.
Because your mother, you know what I'm saying, messed up your thinking as a child. That's what you've been
Right.
used to. When you've been
Yeah.
used to that type of stuff all the time, all your life, eventually it's gonna be rough off on you. You're gonna be like, you know what?
That is
Damn,
interesting.
son.
You say that.
Yeah, like people tend to go with people that reminds them of their parents.
Yeah.
Have you not noticed that some girls, they'll go with the wild dude because they're used to their mother.
Yeah.
They're used to their mother going with some type of dude like that, or they're used to, like right now, I can tell you, there's an individual I know that my homies know. There's an individual I know that she's pregnant and she's getting pregnant, like, and she's younger than us. But her mom used to be, thotting, baby daddy and all that shit. She has 3 baby daddies. So the girl's following her mom's footsteps.
Oh, dang.
So you know what I'm saying? Not saying every girl's a thought. Not saying every girl's a thought.
Not at
I'm
all.
not saying niggas a thought until we call them snots. Niggas,
Snots.
sneaky nigga over there. You know what I'm saying? So thoughts, we call them snots.
Hey,
sneaky nigga over there.
Hey, we over here making turns for
You
y'all.
feel me? I'm making turns for y'all. Watch. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like this podcast, yo, put a GIF emoji in my comment
Put a
section.
thumbs up.
And find me on Twitter. Find me on Instagram. Issue Gawd, ISSUEGAWD. Yeah, I can't remember.
Same side on the other side of the coin, BLOK1K. Twitter and Instagram, BLOK1K. Facebook.com/BLOK1K.
Hell yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? And don't forget to check our podcast, you know what I'm saying? Issue Gawd and BLOK1K podcast. Likes, comment, share, and subscribe if you can. Put them. If y'all like the podcast, yo, put a present emoji in our comment section.
Make sure
Let
you
us
like,
know that,
make sure you
show some
follow.
love, or you know what I'm saying? We'll show you some love back and give you a shout out. You feel what I'm saying? I'll give you a shout out. I'll show you some love back, and I'll be like, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a shout out in the next season of podcast.
And last but not least, make sure you tune in.
Yeah, exactly. Please tune in. We haven't put in specific dates yet, but we're gonna put it in.
We gonna get right with y'all.
For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? You know,
come to
what
give
you
you
got for
guys
the
a
people
show.
on the block? You got any topics you want to talk about?
All right. Let's talk about self-doubt. When it comes down to, and see, like I said, we were talking about excuses. When it comes down to self-doubt, that can make us that can cause us to make.
Well, excuses and self-doubt is like kind of in the same topic.
Yeah.
But we're gonna reiterate. We're gonna reiterate on that shit. But go ahead.
About that. One thing about it is you can cause yourself, you know what I'm saying? You're your own enemy. You can cause yourself to say, you know what, I can't do this. I keep saying, I realize my thoughts.
So what would, oh my bad, I didn't mean to interrupt. So what would cause self-doubt?
Going through bad situations way more than enough. What I mean by that.
Well,
is,
can we agree or disagree? Say that, you know, self-doubt is caused by, you know, like not believing, having too much belief in, no support system.
Yeah.
No support system, not believing in yourself.
If that's what you, and then if that's
it be your family that don't be supporting you, bro.
It always is, bro. And it's like I said, man, it's a chain reaction to this shit. And then once you make it, it's not until you make it then when they start showing recognition towards you. And you don't want that. You'll feel like, man, you should have been here, you know what I'm saying, from the jump. And you just now here. It makes you feel some type of way about them. But at the end of the day, you got to still love them for who they are.
Right.
At the same time, you can't base everything you're doing off of somebody else's support system, off of somebody else not, you know what I'm saying, showing love to you for what you're doing.
I would say you being your own support system will do it good.
You have to.
Because your family and friends don't support you.
Right.
And you'll know if they support you.
They'll watch you now.
But at the same time, you can't mistake it as hating. You have to mistake it as your content simply suck.
Right.
So you gotta come better than that. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta come better than that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if they don't support you, give them something to support you about.
Like
if your content is banging,
time.
if you can sing and you know that's trash, you know in your heart that was trash. And if they say that's trash, and because you can't put your feelings into it, you got to look at it through an artistic perspective.
But here's the thing: it will be better if you. I'm speaking on the supporter side. If you was a supporter, if it would be better for you to just ignore it and not speak about it, and then come into the picture, than to lie about it and say you support such and such, knowing you're not doing it at the time, just to come back and do the same thing I was just saying before.
Put it like this: if you don't share my stuff, or if you don't comment or don't like, then I know you're not. If you're not support, even if you didn't like the content, you just showing your actions speak louder than words.
And the thing is, we're not gonna get you. Nobody's gonna get mad at you for that. I can't speak on everybody's perspective because everybody is different.
Right.
But when it comes down to the people who are really humble or have learned to humble themselves, they're not gonna give a fuck about you not supporting.
Right.
They're gonna give a fuck about you saying, like I said before, saying you support them and saying you back them up.
Right.
Knowing good and damn well you ain't sharing the same energy in your actions that you are in your words.
Right.
So then that makes people look at you sideways, but then you get mad when they call you out about it.
Right.
See, it's not about whether you do it or you don't. It's about the fact that you say you do it, and then you say, "Oh, well you're not doing enough for me to do it."
I would say, yo, it's the lack of knowledge.
Like
I
of
said
knowledge,
earlier,
definitely.
It's a lack of knowledge because if you have self-doubt, like I said, it's not too far from excuses, excuses, or not too far from depression. If we talked in the last segment, but I was like saying, it's all about what you know, like information. That's why I said I tell people I stress people like, yo, information is like
information's key.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, bro, knowledge is power.
Right.
Put it like that. If you got some knowledge on you though, you shouldn't feel depressed.
They said it off of Mortal Kombat 3, the introduction. Knowledge is power.
How I said it.
They just knowledge is power. They just put it in words.
Yeah, because knowledge is power. Because because the more it's the same thing like fighting.
Right.
You think Jet Li was good just right here because he saw somebody did it? Like, nigga, he had to study
learn
that.
how to do that.
Jackie Chan, same way.
You can see something, but you can't
Donnie
do it off
Yen,
the bat.
he said, yes.
If you
yes,
are,
people,
you're just
I get
a guy.
on my Asian stuff. I get on my Chinese food. I used to grow up with the bootleg Chinese video. But it takes discipline. That's why I said focus and discipline. It takes focus and discipline because when you have self-doubt, then you shouldn't have self-doubt. Like that shouldn't be in you. You should be, because it takes a friend. Put it like this: surround yourself with people who has the same hunger as you.
Right.
Don't surround yourself with people who has no motivation, no interest, no type of content. They can't benefit you. Y'all both can't benefit. It's like this. Two blinds walking into the ditch.
Basically,
you can't be blind. They can't be blind. Like, nigga, one of us got to be seen in this mug. You know what I'm saying? And so we can go ahead and make this trip happen.
Right.
So you gotta find somebody, a mentor or become your own mentor.
Don't pay attention to people who speak a big game.
Right.
Because they're gonna be people like that 24/7.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's all about action, and you can see them talk about it, but they gotta be about it.
Right.
If they're not about it, that shows you where you stand with them. That shows you where they stand with what they talk about.
Right.
Now, when it comes down to people who actually talk it, when it comes down to people who actually do it and talk less, pay attention to those type people. Those are the people you see on social media who actually, those are the people you don't really see on social media. And the only time you see them on social media is if they're actually giving us content.
The main thing is the thing that I want people to stress out is change perspective.
Right.
You want to change, you change your perspective.
Right.
Because if you change your perspective, you see world different. Like me now, like I told you, like depression, I should have been dead in this. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. But you know what I'm saying? At the same time though, depression, I didn't let that get to me. I let it got to me, but I didn't let it get to me to the point I want to take my life. Like I didn't give up on life that quick.
You picked yourself up.
Like I gave up on life, but I told myself there's gotta be a way out this hole. Like it's changed perspective.
Because the thing is, you think about that because, my bad to cut you off,
no,
bro.
you're good.
But you think about that because you know for a fact, whoever believes in you, they told you this for a reason. They ain't tell you this just to have it like a guy, like guys. Like
ask you a question. Have you been in depression?
I'm still in depression right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm actually still going through it. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know how religious anybody else is who's tuning into this, but I believe in God. Whether it's my God, your God, any God, he's a God that I know. And what I was trying to say was, when it comes down to it, you got to remember the message that God gives to you. I've gone through situations to where I felt as if God hated me. I felt as if God, because I would always talk to God and I would always ask God, what am I doing wrong? Why are you not helping me? Why do I feel like you're standing, you know what I'm saying, standing here, you know what I'm saying, just watching me burn while the devil has his way with me? Pause.
I would say God hates you, because I ain't gonna lie, I used to feel that way too. But I would say it's all about what you say.
Right.
Like, because, you know,
or
God
what you
can,
believe in.
Be honest with you, in the midst, like, and I'll quote this from the great J. Cole, my guy. He's Aquarius too. You know what I'm saying? We got one.
Hey, you notice we have our lanes. But we got J. Cole, we got Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
One's Aquarius, one's a Gemini. Just throwing that out there.
Kendrick's a Gemini?
Yeah.
So the two greatest is Aquarius and Gemini.
Damn right.
Oh, see, I told you it was gonna be number one. We was gonna be number one.
Hey,
musically, we're number one.
Hey, this is yin yang. This yin yang game right here, bro.
You feel me? But J. Cole, he said it best, that there's beauty in the struggle. Like if this once, I'm not even gonna lie, J. Cole and Kendrick saved my life.
Right.
They did. That Pimp a Butterfly and the other one, what was it called? Forest Hill Drive. Those two albums alone saved my life. And that really did. I played that joint when I was depressed. And those really, he actually saved my life. Like J. Cole, Kendrick, I salute y'all too, because y'all really up there. Like, y'all deserve to be up there. Because you're not talking about women, or just like, you're not talking about money and flashing and boasting. You're talking about actual life, like
real life.
Suicidal and the disease of more, wanting more. And you know what I'm saying? And like bro, like the album itself, I know it to this day, it was like what, 2014 it was old, 2015?
Yeah, I think around those 2 years.
Like 2014, 2015. Yeah, because he dropped around 2015, he dropped around, let me see, J. Cole, he dropped his like around, I think what, December.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying? And
Forest Hill's actually my favorite too.
Huh?
Forest Hill's actually my favorite too.
Forest Hill Drive was my joint. Like, and his recent joint too, For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah,
it really,
definitely.
You have to see, because people see it as, ain't no hits taken. No, you have to see the message.
Exactly.
He gives you the message. That's what I like about Cole. Like, Cole don't have to switch up his style.
Right.
He could be the same style as long as I hear the words, because that's what you you fans don't understand though. Y'all listen to the beats.
They listen to the beats and
yeah, the beats because the beats be
really.
saving these trash ass.
Now, the only reason why a lot of people didn't listen to it or even fuck with it was because it didn't have any features.
Because
and it was J. Cole that they were trying to judge.
But I would say, if you're dope, why do I need feature?
Right, exactly.
And he did it twice.
He sure did
twice.
too.
Ain't nobody did that for in a minute. Twice. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So with me though, I say with J. Cole though, bro, I like him because he really talks to the people. Like I heard his Reese's joint. Like Homeboy is really a lyricist, and not lyricist as in like with words, lyricist as in his words will touch you. I haven't felt that way since Pac and Biggie and 50 Cent. Like those are my and Pac, Biggie, and DMX and 50 Cent. Like those are people who give you that feel.
For real.
That's why these trash ass rappers is depending on the producers to make a fire ass beat because they know that they ass is trash.
Facts.
Like there's some trash ass rappers.
Facts.
There's some trash rappers out here.
Yeah, Lil Xan just got done saying Tupac was born. Now he getting hounded for that shit.
Well, Lil Xan though, I can't really speak because Lil Xan, you have to see it from perspective. One, he's a kid.
Right. See, my thing
or
is,
he's a young kid.
See, here's my thing about that
who
whole
don't know
situation.
about the history of rap.
Here's my thing. Look, here's my thing about this. I ain't get mad at Lil Xan for that because he's just speaking him. That's just the way he feel. Everybody else got mad. You got banned from hip hop by Flocka.
Because people don't. It's funny you said that because I had a discussion with somebody with that.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, because I don't know if he's white or Hispanic.
Yeah.
But
I think
he's white, right?
I think he's Spanish. His name is Diego.
Yeah.
I thought he changed his name and then he changed it back to Lil Xan.
Huh?
I thought he changed his name to Diego.
Yeah, he did. He changed it. Because he was like Lil Xan, like somebody died from that, so it's like Diego.
But then he went back to
the
Lil
thing
Xan.
is that hip hop, we could say we're racist too. I wouldn't say white people is just racist. I say black people racist too.
Yeah, damn right.
I'm gonna be real.
No, you
like,
right.
Yo, black people
absolutely
racist
right,
too,
bro. They racist as fuck.
Because
especially
Eminem,
on social media.
Eminem, everybody's like, not Eminem, excuse me, but say, and you know what I'm saying.
Especially
I'm being real.
social
I'm being
media.
real with us, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, but yo, I'm telling you, like. When it comes to Xan, when he said like Tupac's boring, that's his opinion.
But
see,
y'all
these
said
days
that because
people
he was
don't
white.
like people to have their opinion. They be like they want them to follow the trend.
Exactly.
That's why I like these new rappers. Some of them is trash,
Right.
But some of them I like. I don't even have to like. Some of them I like. I like them because
some of them got sense though.
Some of them is bold. They
Right.
They don't go into the same traditional route.
And that's why old niggas get mad, bro.
They don't like that because the rules. Because there's no rules in hip hop.
And I'm glad you brought up the fact that a lot of black people are racist because it makes me look at the light a whole lot.
Because they're racist. Because look at this. Yachty said something about Biggie.
Ain't nobody
he
had the
got chewed
same
up.
energy for him. Anybody had the same energy for him.
He got chewed up.
He got chewed up.
He got chewed up, but he didn't get chewed up more than Xan, right? Because he's light. He's and let me just say this, like in the sense of this, they look at him because in the eyes of a black person, he's white.
Yeah.
Who is you to tell us that Tupac is boring? Like, but at the same time, if you was smart, you would look at it like he's a kid. He wasn't taught. He's not on that. He's on the Lil Wayne. That's why we had the segment when we was talking about who was the birth of the new wave.
Right.
There's Kanye, Chief Keef, Lil B. And Kanye, Chief Keef, Lil B, and who's the other one? Who's the other one we said?
You said Kanye, Chief
Keef, Lil B, and Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne.
I thought you already said that.
Yeah. But, so that's what I'm saying though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at him for that because you know what I'm saying? He has opinion. I don't even take it disrespectfully. I really don't.
Me neither. You know what really capitalizes off of that? What really capitalizes off of that was the fact that T.I. had something to say about Flocka banning him, and what he had to say was the fact that he was co-signing that shit. And you know how racially evolved T.I. has been lately. It gets to a point where it just feels like it's the
T.I.
I fuck with Tip, man, but honestly, bro, most of the time when he speaks about a lot of shit.
Look, bro. This is how you know some niggas be about the shit and some niggas is clout chasing.
The thing about it is,
that was clout chasing.
I feel like it's clout chasing on Flocka's part, but at the same time, I feel like when it came down to T.I.
too far from how old we are.
But when it comes down to a racial perspective, T.I. did not need to jump his ass in that shit. It's like for you to just say this shit, knowing if knowing you ain't have nothing to say about X saying he was better than Tupac. That was another thing I was about to say.
Exactly.
He said he was better than Tupac.
Tell it.
You
Tell
ain't
it.
have the same energy for him, and at the same time,
X said that I'm better than Tupac. Nobody said nothing.
Yachty, after
But as soon
Yachty
as-
said the shit he said, y'all ain't have the same energy,
But as soon as
At all.
that's why I told you hip hop is kind of racist.
bro.
And it's not. It even has to be white people to be racist.
It
It's black people.
It makes
too.
you want. It makes
There's
you
some black
wonder.
people. I literally
T.I.
had a black person said, "I don't. You niggas like
Why-
da da da."
My
Like
question
Uncle
is,
Ruckus, I call him
why-
Uncle Ruckus.
Me too. My Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, because
That's the same
they
shit.
just like y'all black people. Y'all feel like y'all can do anything. Like nigga, yes, I feel I can do anything. Some things I can't do, but at the same
Right.
time, damn nigga, if you don't like, you just keep it to yourself.
for real, for real.
But you know what I'm saying. But if they feel like because Xan is in their eyes, he look white.
I mean, you gotta look at.
So
I
you
mean,
look at him
is
like
it-
this, like nobody's seen the logical. See,
Right.
that's where it stems from.
Right.
There's the balance. There's logical and there's rational.
And T.I. just got done putting out a whole album on race. Come on,
Bro,
a
it's a
race
marketing scheme,
for
bro.
streams.
It's
like,
a
get
marketing
the
scheme,
fuck
my dude.
out of here.
It's a marketing scheme because bro, the world likes chaos.
I'm
The
just
world like
saying.
chaos. The world like chaos, and the world like chaos, and you know what I'm saying. And if they eat off the chaos, then we.
If y'all really cared about black people that much, bro, y'all would help a lot of black people get off. And that's facts. Y'all can say,
At the same
oh, it
time,
takes
though, black
time.
people shouldn't wait for people that put them on. They should put themselves on.
I could get real deep into this shit when it comes down to
We're
the Black
gonna
Lives
do the
Matter
next
movement, bro.
segment.
I'm
We
just
could do
saying.
that next
I'm just
segment of that.
saying.
But yo, son, you know what I'm saying? That's our time right
I'm gonna
now.
go ahead and stop that.
You know what I'm saying? So yo, we'll get to the next segment. We'll get deep into that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yo, for all those, check
Yeah.
us out on, you know what I'm saying, Issue Gawd and BLOk1K podcast on
Matter of fact,
YouTube.
let me. It's actually Issue Gawd and 1K.
Sorry, excuse
Yeah.
me.
No, you
Sorry.
good, bro. You
Issue
good.
Gawd and 1K on
No
SoundCloud
ampersand.
podcast. You know what I'm saying? Issue Gawd and 1K.
Make sure y'all follow. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all love.
Yeah,
Not
you know,
like. Make sure
like,
y'all
comment,
love.
share, subscribe, and put a present emoji under our comments. Either our comments, you know what I'm saying? Check us out
Press an
on
emoji or a
YouTube.
thumbs up.
Check us out on YouTube.
Make
Check us
sure-
out on Instagram, Twitter, all that.
We already gave y'all the blueprints. So
Yeah.
y'all already know where to go to.
You know what I'm saying? So, we tuning out now. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's your boy, Issue Gawd.
And BLOk1K, nigga.
And we are out.
Yeah.